run, and potentially I genuinely believe that.
The miracle. They need to win this major to even participate in those tiebreakers. Can they do it against Luna Galaxy? Let's find out.
And here we go. Championship.
Literally, I'm not even kidding you. If Luna Galaxy's roster, the one they have now, formed at the beginning of the season, I reckon they would be in Jobless's place if they had more time to just work out their problems and kinks. Because those three players are absolutely ridiculous, and it just took them some time to finally get together. And now they finally have at the end of the season. If you gave them, like, from the beginning of the season to now, they would literally be the fourth best team, or at least in contention. But as I'm, you know, blazing the shit out of them, they get scored on by kickoff goal because they try to do something special and then just got shit on by a fucking normal kickoff.
Perfect start for Jobless.
Not the best thing that could have happened. I mean, don't get me wrong. I feel like Jobless could win this. I just reckon it's just in the favor of Luna Galaxy after yesterday.
They get closer and closer
Like,
to a potential grand final. Jobless, the way this one started, it's not beyond the realms of possibility. They will just be starting to believe that they have a chance of making it towards London. Who would have thought? But Luna Galaxy, I mean, despite that opening slight misstep in the kickoff, they were fantastic yesterday, particularly Atomic.
Yeah, they really were. I mean, they comfortably won. It was Jobless who went to Game 7 in their quarter-final. Luna Galaxy managed to take out Gentleman's 4-1. It wasn't even close. But Jobless looked locked in early on. And this is definitely a squad that's more well-rounded than the results this entire split would suggest. This is going to be 2-0 in fact.
Oh boy.
End of a Resi center ball.
Maybe I was wrong.
Jobless are keeping that script going.
Yesterday against Gentlemates, it was Luna Galaxy that were 2-0 up early doors, but this time it is Jobless.
I hope I don't just say what I just said and then they just fall apart and lose Jobless.
And so far, 2 shots, 2 goals, 100%
I mean, like,
hit ratio.
well, they can lose Jobless, but I mean, like, not in a dominant fashion.
They weren't slouches
And
at
I
the start of
hope
yesterday's
they don't
series.
just fall apart.
And here they come. Here's Atomic. This one into the center. Tox is there. Almost gets over the top of Ixo. This game's off to a rip.
Although, actually, now thinking about it, yesterday, Oli and Ixo played fucking ridiculous.
On purpose now, Atomic gets one back.
Bro, why does this keep happening? Every single time I start, you know, talking good, like, how good another team was playing, the other team scores. The first 2 goals of Jobless, I was talking about how good they are, and then the second that Luna Galaxy scores, I'm talking about how good Jobless actually were. Yeah. Now thinking about it, it's actually probably a lot closer than I made it out to be.
Certainly somebody that you'd expect to be getting to the end of these tournaments in Europe. And here he is, leading his team, leading his new squad.
That's actually, now thinking about it, that's the thing. Jobless have been together since the beginning of the season, pretty much. Not exactly, actually, but 2/3 of them have.
There was the opponent dancing past their defense. Here comes a Chronic again. He started off. That one's awkward from Resi.
Same as
Oli
Luna
has to
Galaxy,
help
yeah.
out Ixo here.
Never mind, ignore me.
More nervy times in defense. A Chronic comes again, and it's saved once more, but Oli misses. Atomic can equalize another block. Oh my goodness, it's pandemonium at the beginning here.
Yeah, Rez using the inside of the post there to launch himself.
It's nice to see that they're going to be high-scoring games at least.
Stopped by Atomic. Did have that huge day yesterday, mostly offensively. It was Tox.
Was that just in?
Claimed, oh wait, Tox has gone the other way here. I didn't think this was going to sneak past, but he's found the opening.
Oh.
Well, Tox said yesterday he just sat back and let his teammates carry him. It's not happening today. With an aerial shot past it.
Fair enough.
Oli, who had boosted defense.
Unexpected.
Pure pace there from Tox. Oli was left in no man's land, didn't know where to come or go. In the end, made the wrong decision and had to watch the ball bouncing over his shoulder and into the back of the net. And as we were saying, Luna Galaxy, don't count them out. A couple of goals out. Tox sneaks another one in. His read of the game, Johnny. Up there with the best.
I looked away for literally a split second and I saw all 3 defenders there.
He just got completely right on that touch by Tox.
Yeah, that was... That was honestly questionable defense there by Jobless. Two players, one was behind Tox, the other rotated back corner for boost, and then the last one was in a shit spot, so they got a bad touch. That wasn't great.
He was showing as we went down deep into game 7.
Tox just read it.
So don't expect him to lose his confidence for a couple of awkward misplays in defense, but it has to be said that was tough from him. Resi tries to charge down Tox. Suddenly, and I don't think Jobless will know how it's happened, they find themselves a goal down and then the Galaxy come forward again.
Now we've got Luna Galaxy with the lead. They didn't hold back with any leads that they had against Gentlemen. They did keep pressing for more goals, more offensive plays. You know, Jobless will be annoyed at how they've let this one get away from them. They had, you know, a very good start, very good first minute, and then it all kind of fell apart defensively. Tox with a tough read, does well. Atomics helped him out with the follow-up, and Acronic's waiting down.
Oh, that double.
In this
If only Ixo wasn't there.
Testing
that was smart by Ixo, where he put himself. He had no boost, so he had to position himself perfectly. Exactly what he did. Atomic, brother. Okay, well that's... Seeing that shows me that Atomic has not lost what happened yesterday.
Bump and who to leave. Atomic, thankfully for Jobless, has the ball in the air this time. He
well, until he actually scores, it will be.
No man's land on this
I can't
occasion.
actually properly say that.
That one along. Chronic does get the read on the backboard. Jobless starting to turn it back on now. Ixo to the corner, but no one's there. And the attack comes to nothing. Not quite there since getting their second goal, Jobless.
Yeah, they haven't had the opportunity.
Oh.
You know, they're 2 out of 2 for goals from shots early on in the game. Well, they've only managed to produce 4 shots since then, and none of them have been goals. 42 seconds left, and as you could hear from your dismay call, lack of cohesion in the midfield for Jobless, and Tox making a double tap defensively. Clears the ball.
I think that follow-up plus to get a psycho, I was gonna lose. But yeah, he wasn't in a good spot for it anyway. Probably the best he didn't try and go for it.
Something this season, something to look forward to for next season. As Tox sends it wide, Resi's there.
He definitely could have.
Mechanics have been excellent since coming to this level of RLCS. If Hogan gets the assist almost, Oli's coming in this time. Oli's on the backboard. He will have this one clean. Wants to get the second touch. Double commit there from Luna Galaxy is a good one. But Resi can wait.
Okay, game 1 to Luna Galaxy. They only won that because of a singular defensive mistake, and then they got normal 2 normal goals just like Jobless did. But that edge was just a mistake on Jobless's end. Let's see if they can clean that up and take game 2.
Luna Galaxy has to be attacking Jobless because they have no pressure on them at all, Luna Galaxy, and if Jobless starts to feel it's getting away from them, mentally, it'll be a long way back.
Oh, definitely. I mean, Luna Galaxy have just been very tough to beat in games in this playoff run. Gentlemates struggle to create offensive chances against them. It's not all about the defensive stops in their own half. Notice in the tail end of game 1 how many interceptions they were getting early. That's a big component to Luna Galaxy's success, and something that translates well to matches against all the best teams in the world right now. It's early challenges, early pressure on the ball whenever somebody's going for a big mechanical play. No hesitation from Luna Galaxy when it comes to that.
Resi gets that one over the top, and it's a decent start.
That's a good back pass. Oli didn't position himself for her, but if he was in the right spot, that could have been deadly.
Came to life yesterday, really. Towards game 7, he was one. Oli shoots a decent shot. Just ask the question of Luna Galaxy. Ixo to the ceiling. Resi's coming in. Does he pass or shoot?
Problem with that shot is that they couldn't have done anything better about it.
The other tries to weave his magic, but it's closed down in the end by 2.
Like literally, there was nothing. Maybe a bit more power, but not much more could have been brought out of that ball.
But this time they do not.
The defense was just in the perfect spot, which sucks because that was a really nice play.
At least to me.
Okay, Resi, come on.
For debate, depending on who's.
Come on, brother.
But it feels to me like Luna Galaxy just have a little bit more bite in their offense right now. Jobless.
Been showing off.
More to play for today, but that does mean they've got more to lose. I said earlier on they've got nothing to lose, but that's only in the context of expectations from their fans, from the viewers watching. Nobody thought they were going to be here, so they've already overachieved. But they can still, of course, make the major. Like you said, Cole, once it gets closer and closer, you start to then get more nervous, because suddenly You've got it right there in front of you, and you don't want to lose it.
Oh, and that's just in. Okay. Fair enough.
I mean,
And that was a good 50 by Tox. And then Atomic was up for that yesterday, and it was just a slot.
Destroyed on the challenge. I mean, he had to obviously worry about 2 players.
That was great.
I don't know how he's lost that
I couldn't
50-50
have,
so easily.
I couldn't have done that any better.
Like he wasn't even there.
Besides literally the bump on Ixo, but it didn't even matter. They didn't need it because Atomic was up for that so quick.
On their own goal line.
Oh.
Fans of the Chaos might just be wondering if Jobless's run could be coming to an end. They'll have to step up. We've seen them do it. It seemed that Team Vitality were coming back against them yesterday.
Look, I don't really like bet on the games that often, but if I was to, I would have bet on Lunar Galaxy in this one. I've got to be eating my words because one timeout could literally decide the entire game, but for right now at least, Atomic's just shitting on them. Just Atomic. Holy fucking shit. What did I just watch? The brother is a freestyler now. Like what?
Before this one,
okay.
An absolute beaut right there. What a strike from Atomic, the man who scored some beauties yesterday.
If anyone's gonna be able to switch this series around, it's gonna have to be Rezi. Well, Rezi is not that superstar player. He is the star player. So while he won't make the massive, like the biggest difference in the world, like Zen did with Vitality last year, he joined the roster and actually played. It's gonna, he has to be the one that steps up and bring the other 2 up with him to step up and win. But based off the results right now, and yesterday even, it's more the other 2. But even today, it's honestly just looking like Oli.
Are not holding back. They've moved their defensive
Ixo is playing like yesterday. He's still playing great. He's still playing fucking fantastic. But yesterday he was peaking, like big time peak. Like every challenge he did, he won. Like there was no way that anyone was beating him. Yeah, that's the difference between yesterday and today. Oli's not playing as good, but he's still playing really up there, and same as Ixo, but there's a bit more of a gap between him and Oli. And Rezi's just quiet like he was. I mean, it's not quiet, but he ain't doing anything special like he has in the past.
He knew exactly where that ball was going. Tox has nothing left, but gets it towards the blue goal.
Meanwhile, on Lunar Galaxy, they're all playing great, literally as good as they were after the worldies that Atomic has been scoring, and Chronic is just there causing so much pressure, and Tox is the perfect 3rd man for this team right now, and yesterday, and it just works so fucking good.
A lot of us watching would have saved that as we tried to recover it at the underside of the crossbar, but not a Chronic.
There is nothing that this Lunar Galaxy team could be doing different. This is literally the perfect team play, chemistry, and mechanics and everything they need to win the major. The major? The regional. Well, they can't make it to the major. If they stick together next season and they can keep this up, I genuinely believe this roster will at least make one of the majors. They will be in such good contention for it. Like, last split, they were in great contention and they barely missed out. Now this roster's doubled up in skill and chemistry and mechanics and just overall. So their chances are just so much better now. Like, look at this. Chronic's just in a great spot, and like, oh my lord, bro. What are they meant to do? They're getting breezied on, and then just top corner slot, like, hey, it's literally a freestyle tournament for Lunar Galaxy right now.
And they look like they could maybe even
of the fact that, you know, they've gone to bed from yesterday after beating Vitality, and they've thought, oh my goodness, we can do this. You know, that's when winner's tilt starts to come in, when you start to question if actually the miracle run could occur, and you start to get in your own head about that. So I'm hoping that with this
This is
slightly
bad.
extended
I
tactical
need to
timeout that they've
clean shit
taken
out.
because we had to change servers as well, any of those sort of nagging thoughts, those doubts, those over thoughts, overhyping in your mind have gone away, and we see the real Jobless, and we see them put up a fight against Lunar Galaxy because they are
Oixo!
than we've seen so far.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
There you go.
That is the same type of Ixo that we saw yesterday. He's back. There we go.
He flipped away from the ball. That was completely.
He's
the
just
wrong way
spinning
back
on.
there. He had
Okay.
the goal covered. He was goal side of the
Okay,
ball,
buddy.
and he just flipped away from it, and that's a complete brain fart. Obviously, a completely unforced error, and it's gifted Jobless a 1-goal lead.
Well, here we go. We had this in game 1, and they doubled their lead before too long. Let's see if Jobless can do this.
Oh,
Maybe they can. What a
that
save
was-
there from
that
Oli.
was a great save.
Suddenly they're
server's
gone again.
amazing.
I told you there's a server, Jonathan.
Only with a huge defensive play, a massive change up from games 1 and 2.
Wow, wow,
Clearly,
wow.
the server was not copium. They are
Yeah, what if it actually was the server this whole time and it actually should have been Jobless shitting on Lunar Galaxy?
Baby, what a server this is.
And then just add that onto the timeout buff and it's just an absolute blowout now.
Well, the demo comes in from Rezi and always there for the finish. They were 2-0 up
And then-
in game 1 in a minute. Now they've done it in 37 seconds.
Man, this is an Andy Roddick level server. This is ridiculous. This is quality. Here comes a Chronic. He won't score. He's going to be saved by Oli. Oli's a new man. Look at him. Following the
Holy,
ball up.
yeah.
Suddenly we have Jobless back. Talk to us about Jobless, Johnny. Why are they so
Ooh,
good?
ooh, ooh.
I mean,
They're still gonna be
it's
careful,
just
though. Lunar
that
Galaxy will
hunt
just
for
shit on them if they're not
employment. It
careful.
keeps them up at night. It keeps them practicing longer than their opponents.
Not like they just randomly
stop
stop
grinding.
playing good.
And also, I would imagine that urge to
Right.
make the major, the long shot to make
Right.
the major, is
Okay.
probably quite motivating.
I was about to
Now,
say.
Oli alone in defense on the new server, I don't expect that to be an issue as he easily gets the ball clear. But oh, what a shot! Oh my goodness, it's something just
Oh,
from
that was
Wells,
powerful.
Saved by Rezi. Oh, what a strike!
Yeah, but then after that, Ixo was diving across. He caught the ball. It should have been going in. And just by coincidence, it hit one of the defenders on the goal line. Jobless defense going crazy right now. They've been credited with 2 saves, but it's been more than that as Oli charges down Atomic. The ball goes high. Atomic gets that one forwards towards the blue goal. It still lives a charmed life. Rezi up against the Chronic. The 50-50 game. So much improved right now from Jobless. But what we are seeing is this Lunar Galaxy
they've
press
still got a bump
is
on one of
starting
them
to
at
come out,
least,
now they're
but
dodging the
not the
pass
one
with
they
demos.
should
They're
have,
taking their time with
unfortunately.
the clearance
I
and
mean,
looking
either
for
one
the
would have been
getting
nice,
of the
but
ball.
kind of made
You know,
this
a few
other
minutes of
bump
this, we're
kind
gonna
of
have Lunar Galaxy
useless
progressing a new
because
server
that
they're
wasn't
getting completely outplayed right now.
in the goal
And
anymore.
unlike game 1, they've not been able to kind of level out.
Oh
the
my
shots
god,
on target.
Ixo!
He's not going to make it. Ixo with extra power
What a
makes
pinch.
it 3-0. I mean, it was half clear.
Oh, that
so
wasn't
it
a
was
pinch. I
Burnley
thought he
who's
ground
getting
pinched it.
possession
Okay,
the
no, he
last
just
game. Now
struck
Hard Comes
that
goes
big
end to
time.
end and into
Okay.
Lunar Galaxy's net.
Nothing wrong with a big old booming shot from one side of the pitch to another that rolls in. A special of, you know, low Grand Champ players everywhere. You can do it consistently, it gets you much higher up the rankings.
Hey, I can do that.
And Ixo was pretty
That's like the
consistent
only
there.
thing I can
Atomic,
do
he
that's
shoots
Grand
those
Champ
straight.
related.
Oh, there's one.
Alright?
That's perfect placement.
I don't know
by
why,
Atomic.
but my
Only
booming
wanted to
shots
offload
and
to
clears
Rezi
are just
there, who ran
absolutely
on the wall,
nuts.
away from a demo, couldn't get a favourable touch.
I
but
just
well
completely
placed
ignored the
by
fact that that
Atomic before third
Lunar
man
Galaxy
to rotate
scored.
back into position. Inside halftime, Jobless concede once. Can
I'm
they
not even
keep
in my
it up?
camera
Just
anymore.
one goal
The
conceded
hell,
last
man?
time this happened. They started to fall apart. And they're falling apart a little bit here. No, good save by
Oh.
Rezi. That's clutch. And gets it clear off the back of it as
This
well.
is what I was talking about. Even though Jobless are back, Lunar Galaxy is still in the fight. Like, they're still putting up a really good fight.
Thankfully for Jobless, Rezi was there to save the day.
Server change plus the timeout really has helped Jobless, but no matter what they do, Lunar Galaxy will always be there on their ass the whole way, even if it ends up being a blowout game, which it is not. This one there is a goal for Lunar Galaxy. But I can see this now being 2 wins for Jobless.
Yeah, Jobless have stabilized.
Now, regardless what people say about these teams don't deserve to make it to this point, I think they do. I truly believe it. One team that I don't believe they do is BDS. I don't think they deserve to be top 4, not because they're a bad team, but because they have been so inconsistent to the point where they somehow are on a technicality, doing better than Carmine Corp. And all Carmine Corp has done is not qualify for one championship Sunday and didn't qualify for one event. Meanwhile, BDS has lost to teams they shouldn't have on multiple occasions, and just because they could squeak by in Swiss, have they managed to make it? Like, they are literally the luminosity of Europe, but the problem is that BDS is 100 times better than luminosity is. The fact that they are getting to that point and winning is just stupid, because they are just that much of a better team. Also, Luna Galaxy coming back a little bit. There is a chance they can take this game.
In my opinion, they just couldn't control the ball for
So,
any extended period of time. Ixo's doing so right now.
Everyone's gonna be scared when Ixo's up,
Deflects it well to the back corner.
because he is playing.
1 minute remaining. Luna Galaxy trying to make it 3 in a row. They have scored the last 2 goals. The momentum is definitely on their side.
Oh, Atomic, that's not good. Oh, but Atomic is there. Right, honestly, these 3 players' names are gonna get mixed up. Atomic, and Chronic, and Tox. So many T's. Game 3 the Jobless by the looks of this one. Ixo with the perfect pass, and then Resi's perfect slot. You know, that goal explosion right there, I can't remember what it's called, but it in crimson looks actually so nice. Like, I thought it looked ass in every other colour besides pink. Even its original looked terrible. Holy!
What a statement this is, Johnny.
Ollie just said, get out my way, bitch. Fuck your defense.
Jobless have to win this event to force that one. Remember,
I love it.
That's the scenario you're looking for as a neutral who just wants to see as much Rocket League as possible. But yeah, Luna Galaxy's maybe cooled off a little bit in that timeout. I think more so than Jobless. Well, it wasn't just rather Jobless stepping up the game. Like, Luna Galaxy cooled down just slightly, and I'm definitely still concerned for Jobless when Luna Galaxy hit top gear again. So I expect that to happen well before the end of the series. We're only 3 games in. It is 2-1 in favor of Luna Galaxy.
Okay.
Definitely the best game we've
Jobless
seen.
do take game 3 with a decent lead too. Oh, don't tell me.
The next game. They do not concede as Resi scores the next one. They do not concede after 3 seconds. Trying to survive the first one. Look at this finish from Resi.
They're taking a play out of Ixo's book.
All Resi. Well done, Resi.
Good goal, Resi.
Let's get some shout outs. Press 1 in chat if you're impressive, Resi there.
Fucking hell, brother. There's no shit. It's an 8-hour reward that I had already done 90% of. I had.
It's suddenly pretty open.
What?
Jobless get the next game, and this series is wide open. But Luna Galaxy, they'll expect themselves to step up here.
Yeah, Luna Galaxy have started off game 1 and game 3 of this series by just completely giving away a free kickoff goal, and they've not done so here.
What up?
Even-numbered games, they are immune to kickoff blunders, it would seem, in the opening seconds. But yeah, I do think that if they were cooled off, they'll be back in form now. The comeback didn't end up being completed, but they looked scary, Luna Galaxy, and they have looked consistently scary. Every game this series, they've looked dangerous. Jobless are going to need to keep up their level. They're going to need to avoid defensive mistakes. Well, that could have been one of them, but Ixo's got a chance to keep control here. I think he's done well enough to buy time for his teammates.
Decent touch by Tox.
Great defensive play by Ixo. Evading attackers in, keeping control, getting favourable 50s.
Yeah, they've certainly fixed whatever was
Just
going wrong
awkward for Luna
defensively
Galaxy there.
first couple of games, Jobless.
Stuck in the corner, and there's constant pressure from Jobless.
As a Chronic takes a touch around his own backboard.
All I'm saying is, if Luna Galaxy is able to win this game, then it's basically series, because even at this point it's 50-50 for who can win the games, and Luna Galaxy still has their tiebreak. Yeah, that was a nice shot. The fact that he got that save like that, that's a smart bump. But Ollie's just perfect there, and he has plenty of boost to get the follow-ups as well. So no one from Luna Galaxy could follow it.
dodge out the way of Oli as well there, because Oli was trying to get a little bit more as he rotated out. But this is what we've seen recently. Lunar Galaxy just having all the pressure. It's rarer now, but when it does happen, you fear for Jobless. Rezi is already up waiting for this one. Iconic gets it past him and gets the pinch. It's a good play from him around the corner. Anyone coming in the Atomic, and there wasn't quite the bump that he wanted. So Ixo was able to make the save, but they come forward yet again. It's another big save there from Jobless. Iconic, he goes high. He's got control, he's got the flip reset almost over the top of Ixo. In comes Atomic, it must be 1-0, and it is. There you go.
Bro,
Ixo did get one
I don't know
defensive
what's with
touch.
Atomic
He needed a
recently,
follow-up, and
but he has
Oli
just
didn't
stepped
go
up
for it. He
big
thought
time.
Rezi
Like,
was going.
that was a
Rezi
good
didn't
play
have
by
place to go.
Iconic and all,
Really,
but like,
it's a lack
that
of
was just the
decision
perfect
making
strike.
there. Quick decision making from Jobless. Leaves
That was
them
incredible.
down by 1. And again, it's Lunar Galaxy, who look like the more aggressive team and the more consistent team at just creating those chances to score. Here's another one. Atomic with a slow
that
shot
was
straight to
not
Rezi,
it
looking to
from
get
Atomic.
Rezi flipping out of the way of the ball there.
I understand what he was trying to do. He was trying to bait out the defender and go for a slow shot, because no one else will get back to that. But he did it very quickly, so it just made it easy to read. He needed to slow it down even more. Not the shot itself, but like his actual himself going for the shot. But that is so bad. Yeah, Oli was awkward as hell for this ball.
Yeah, that's tough, and it's starting to happen.
Actually, no, he
again.
wasn't. He
Jobless,
just
unfortunately,
screwed up his
unnecessary
after the
defensive
landing on the wall. He
mistakes
just
cost
went
them
down
in game 1,
somehow. I don't even know
cost them in
how,
game 2, and now game
but he
4,
did.
It's happening again. Lunar Galaxy at this point will be well aware of that. They'll know that they don't need to force the issue. They just need to keep sticking the ball in awkward places, keeping the rotations going, keeping the recoveries coming through. And this is their series in the bag. I mean, Jobless just making far too many mistakes.
And they can't even blame the servers anymore because they performed excellently on these very servers as Tox.
Yeah.
Another one for Lunar Galaxy. Jobless still tripping
That's
over
the
their own
thing.
feet,
They kind of
unable to get
like
the ball away.
they
He's
honeymoon
so
phased in game 3
and he got two 50-50
after
wins
getting a
and
new
a
server
bump
and
on
using
Rezi
their
to allow
timeout,
in Tox.
and then they just
Yeah,
peaked
just
like
such a good
crazy.
trade by
And then
Iconic,
after
just
that, they've
rolling
lost,
right
and then
through
Galaxy have run away
and
with this game.
bombing Rezi as well.
That's what I was saying. It could have been
3-0.
50-50,
It's
but at this
absolute
point, it's just
disaster
looking like
for
it's just
Jobless.
complete Lunar Galaxy. Well, there is still
Lunar
time for
Galaxy
them to
deserve
come
this.
back.
You know, they haven't
Jobless have so much
made
work to
anywhere near
do,
as many mistakes as Jobless have. This is a chance. Oh, what a save.
and they just
That is
can't
unbelievable.
score because the
What a read,
defense is
first
just
of all.
ridiculous.
But what a save as well by Atomic, who's now blocking Ixo's angle of attack. Frustrating time
Well, that's a
for
great
Jobless
touch.
as they
The
fail
Tox
to
is
close
just
the lead.
there.
Here comes Rezi to the side. Ixo has a chance here. He's got boost, but Atomic just charges him down.
Lunar
so
Galaxy have
quick.
just they've just done this perfectly, really.
At all to see what's going to happen here. I was just thinking, what's Ixo going to do? Atomic didn't care what Ixo was going to do. He's not going to let him, but only gets a redirect into the center. Tox clears it long this time. Lunar Galaxy just always
You know,
seem to have
regardless who
something in
makes
the
it to the finals
tank.
and the
They have boost, they have the ball.
semi-finals,
The 50-50 game has
as long as
belonged
Lunar
to
Galaxy
them
are there,
since
like,
Utopia started.
if they're going to be
Yeah,
challenged,
it's not-
regardless.
Not good news in modern Rocket League when you're losing the game when it's being played at a fast pace, and then you're losing it when it's being played at a slow pace as well. I mean, what do you do? It's you know, really almost too late
And
for
that wasn't the
Jobless to
best
figure out
touch,
the answer to that
but
one
it
in
was
this
still
game.
cleared
Lunar
out.
Galaxy's defense has been far better than theirs for every game in this series, apart from, of course, the one where they lost. But even that, I don't think was too worrying for me.
Oh,
That's a decent attempt, surely.
okay.
And it is going to be one for Oli.
There we go.
Brilliant shot by
They
Ixo
can
to
still
set this
come
one up.
back.
They needed
It's just
this.
going to be
Not
incredibly,
that is a perfect strike by
basically,
Ixo. As good as
almost
a goal when it lands in
impossible.
front of the goal, as it did.
Well, the way it's not
I've
as good as a
scored
goal in this
2
situation
goals
is that it might have ticked
when
another
every
second off the
15
clock.
seconds
True.
to
They do manage to
tie,
get one soon.
and then they
Maybe
need
that
to
second could make a
win the
difference.
overtime.
We'll see from the kickoff here. No, it's well charged down by Tox. Back into the corner. That may well
This
be
is-
Jobless's fight run. But Rezi takes a touch into the
Okay,
center.
Rezi.
He can get the next
Good
one.
pass out, but yeah, I only need to get that bump.
Iconic goes for the dunk, but it's charged
That was
down.
it.
There's a chance
And
here.
with that
Might be
demo,
pass or shoot. He tries to
yeah.
shoot. Tox had it covered. And even if
GG's.
somehow Jobless can score now, I
Match
just
point
don't
for
think
Lunar
there'll be
Galaxy.
enough seconds left in the day.
Unless
It will
Jobless
be
can pull
Lunar
out a
Galaxy
worldie here.
3,
It just looks like it's going to be Lunar Galaxy series to win.
Oxygen and Gentlemates
I got
are
no
on the
pressure.
cusp of the major.
Can't make anything.
I'll tell you
Jobless
what,
can.
fair play to Jobless, you know, nearly creating
That's the
something. Oh my
These are
goodness.
players who have had to fall to the bottom, kick and fight and scrap their way back up. And now at the end of this season, a season that, as far as they're concerned, is going to be ending too quickly, they have a chance of claiming one final glory.
Well, you know, it is always the discussion, is it EU depth or EU inconsistency? And as always, I think it's a bit of both. But these guys are, they're producing their best performance in the last event of the year. For Luna Galaxy, it's a shame that they couldn't figure out, you know, how to play like this earlier on in the season, earlier on in the split even. Missing the playoffs was just missing top 8 was just not good enough for them in the last event. But this is, you know, a squad that is very, very strong on paper and is delivering right now. Trying to finish off their season with the best result possible. Trying to end Jobless' season. Can Jobless do it on their own terms?
This is awkward for Luna Galaxy. They're all very low on boost. Tommy played that very smart, gave his teammates time to get boost, but even so, Chronic still has nothing. Fox has only got half a tank.
Yeah, I agree with you completely there, Johnny boy. There's a lot more that Jobless can be showing us, and this is their chance. Their occasion on the big stage. They still have it in their own
I mean, I get what Johnny just said there, you know, Jobless beat Vitality, but at the same time, Chronic beat Gentle. I don't know if you know, Gentle makes a clinched major and Worlds, and they have the most points in Europe. They're in like the best spot right now. The only thing that's making them look like they're not the best team is the fact they haven't won a single regional.
Well, definitely. I mean, it's definitely been the defensive errors that have cost Jobless. Oh, what a play by Chronic, air dribbling high over the top of the defense.
Like Vitality have won one.
That's a long shot.
Carmine's won 2.
Brilliantly, not just to save it, but land well on the back wall, keeping ball
Who else has
pressure.
won one? BDS has won one.
Jobless any easy follow-ups.
Nice touch from Oli.
Like every other top team has won one
all series there.
in the top 4.
That's the one he's been looking for, and he's
It's
done it well on
just
that occasion.
them
Gets
who
it around the
haven't.
corner. Here
But
he
they
goes,
won the
Jobless,
major,
but would have been able to get the steal.
is the
Or in
reason
taking
why
out
they're
game
at the
by
top.
Tox. Ixo keeps the attack running though. It's decent pressure right now from Jobless. Oli was in a good position to get that touch from a Chronic.
I want to see Vitality win
You know, they're not
another
overcommitting.
online
They're
event
third man
this
back
year.
far enough to clear something when they are clearing, Johnny.
If they win this, if they can't win this major, I want them to win Worlds.
Flies back down from a bump and lands on top of the ball beautifully.
Unless Carmine Corp actually look like they deserve it. Like, if they come into the major guns blazing, swinging, just.
Oh my goodness, where did that come from Rezi? I was going to say timid attempt defensively
What?
from Luna Galaxy. They're way
I'm sorry.
mistakes.
I need to analyze this quickly.
But how about this from a block? Rezi deflects it straight
What
to the
a
net.
smart 50.
Atomic.
He positions himself perfectly to get the perfect 50 into the net.
And a spark of life there from Jobless.
Ugh.
Introduced by Rezi.
A dirty
Top play from
motherfucker.
him. Here's Ixo.
That was
gonna fall to a
crazy.
Chronic. It might be an instant response. It's basket, but Oli
Oh.
comes in clutch defensively. A Chronic has another go. The triple, the double. All sorts of taps there on the back
Oh
line.
no.
Not to be foiled, the Jobless defense. Ixo forwards with no boost. Gets a couple of touches.
Wow.
Atomic's there. Sending
Jobless
out wide.
might
Rezi's
win
here
this
again.
game.
Tries to slow things down. Wants to
And the
get his
Galaxy
teammates
just,
involved.
they're not looking off, but they're looking like they just can't get anything to go properly.
And now here come Luna
Which happens
Galaxy.
to everyone.
Chronic with the
Doesn't
air
matter
defense.
even if they have all the pressure.
Deleted the defense to the backboard there, but Tox's shot is easily saved. The boost steal's
Uh-oh.
not going to come through for Luna Galaxy. They didn't get it though. Boost running out in the attack, and now here comes Jobless the other way. Can they make it too?
Oof, so close to the bump there from Ixo. Atomic got the catch, held his nerve and sent them away at least for now. Keeps his boost and sends it to the halfway line. Rezi's there. You can sense that Rezi is desperate to get even more involved here. He's setting his mechanics away.
Oh.
He has to do some defending. Tox charges it down.
But Luna Galaxy just look like the better team on the field, even though they're losing 2-0 right now.
And does, and it's two.
Jobless are not
We're about to
done
get a
yet.
game
They
6.
still
Game 6?
make the run.
Yeah, game 6.
And although it
Understood.
looked pretty far away from them before this game started, 3-2.
Is that what I'm looking at right now?
1 minute and 17 left.
Okay.
No